Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Whiskey Wednesday night on the Mash and Drum. What is up? What is up? Nice to see all you guys. It is Wednesday. I didn't know what to say, Whiskey or Wednesday. It's Whiskey Wednesday. It is also Hump Day. So that day to, get over the hump. It's been a busy week for me. It's been, my 9-to-5 job's getting crazy right now, leading up into, to July. So, man, it's been hectic, but glad to be on with you guys tonight. I figured because we are already in June, which is just nuts. It is June already. And, technically halfway through the year, let's take some of my favorite whiskeys that I've gotten to try this year and throw them in a blind tasting, see how they do. So that's what we're doing tonight for 2025. Let's find out how good Jack Daniel's 14 is, Baumburgers, Calumet 18, and a few others. Some surprises that I found in there that I thought would be worth putting in there was Caleb's Crossing from Rare Bird, probably one of my favorite finished whiskeys I've gotten to try this year. Just very well done. Another surprise is the Maker's Mark, the Maker's Mark Star Hill Farms. Are you kidding me? I never would put a friggin' Maker's Mark in a best of, but I absolutely love that whiskey. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to do that blind a little bit later on. In the meantime, tonight I just got 4 samples of the new releases from Old Carter, which I thought was really cool. So thanks to Mark and Brian for sending those along. I believe there's 2 ryes and 2 bourbons, or maybe an American whiskey. There's an American whiskey. 2 American whiskeys. 3 American whiskeys. And 4 American. So all 4 American whiskeys. Wow, these are really high proof. I thought there would be a couple ryes in there. Holy Lord. All right, so we're going to taste these tonight, see how good they are. Also going to try the brand new Sagamore Cask Strength. So I want to thank my buddy Brad Davis for sending this along, him and Velveeta's. Thank you so much for sending this. I've been hearing nothing but amazing things about this this specific batch of rye. So I'm going to try this. And I'm actually going to be talking about just because, you guys know I'm from New York, a brewery that I've been checking out lately, Mineola. It's called Lost Farmer Brewing Company out of Mineola, Long Island. I've been wanting to try this beer. I figured it might be cool to try it. I keep forgetting to try it. This is the Docks Brown Ale, and I just love the can. You guys will appreciate this. So check it out. It's got like this Back to the Future theme. This is an English brown ale. I figured I'd give this a little bit of a try tonight just to wet the whistle before because we don't have a ton of whiskeys we're doing tonight because I do want to focus on the blind tasting. But we'll go through some news tonight. We'll just hang out. Should be pretty cool. So we'll get into that. Let's see. A bunch of you guys are in here already. So let me say hi to a bunch of people in the chat. First and foremost, we got Mr. JG. What is going on, buddy? Here to break my balls. Nathan Jurgensen is here. What's going on? He's got KC12 Cask Strength in the Glen tonight. Oh, God, when are they going to bring that back? Truman is here. What's up, Truman? Tim Romero. Danny Lynn is here. We got the Bourbon Coach. How's that OF7? I picked mine up tomorrow. Dude, it's good. Bourbon Coach. They're chatting there, I see. Michael Speakerman is here. We got Adam Hess in the house. We got Joey B. What's going on? Norman Conklin is here. Hey, there he is. Rarebird 101 is in the house. This is going to be good, says Steve Scatteregia. What's going on, man? James Lay, what is typical LFG? David Roth, what is everyone's favorite drink for the summer? That's a good question. What is my favorite drink for the summer? I'm not afraid to say it. Last summer, I discovered lemonade and Crown Royal Blackberry. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's delicious. Crown Royal Blackberry and lemonade. Give it a go. A lot of ice for the summertime. Oh, my God. It's so good. Let's see what else we got here. We got Mauricio Pestanes. What's going on? Dr. Sped is here. Some of that delicious Corbin Cashpick in the Glen. No way this is 140. It is, man. Be careful. Tread lightly, Dr. Sped. WV Whiskey is here. We got Ed Williams. What's going on, Big Ed? Nice to see you, man. A Brod is here. Let's see. Josh Fritzy is here. What's going on, Fritzy? Rare Breed. We got Dustin Bosek. We got Mark Hoyle. The Bourbon Jerk. What is going on, Tom? Everybody, give the Bourbon Jerk a follow and a subscribe. Kenneth Clark, he was almost about to watch the Stanley Cup game. 92.2, awesome. Yeah, we're getting there. Scott S is here. Let's see. RGSR Inc. is here. What's going on? Little Barry, what is going on? Jeff Perkins is here. Mike Daly, Sweet Cindy. What's going on, everybody? OG Tweeters here. We got Top Jimmy. What's going on? Night Method in the house. What's going on, Night Method? Nice to see you, man. Steve Godfrey. Let's see. We got Honey Ockers here. Old Carter's my favorite. Okay. Well, we're going to try 4 new ones tonight. Bo's Wine Guy is here, and a bunch more people. We got Travis Robeson. What's going on, Trav? Randall Erickson is here. We got Motohead. Let's see. Sean Ortega is here, and a bunch more people coming in that I'm going to have to catch up with as we go. So there we go. I'm Batman Dummy is here. What's going on? Howdy. Haven't seen you in the chat. Our Old Carter's still 250 plus. They didn't give me any pricing for this, but I would imagine these are still probably 200 plus for these. That's kind of the going. Listen, their position as a premium, kind of a luxury brand. So those are going to be the prices. Hey, y'all, Kyle, I'm at 18 in the Glen tonight. Says, awesome. Chooch is here. First live tonight. Glad to be here. Says Branton Cole. What is going on, Branton? Welcome in. Samples of Old Carter. Yeah, we got them. So yeah, I'm gonna try this Doc Brown. It's nice and cold. Let some air out. Yeah, so I'm gonna I do want to try this. I've been dying to try this beer. I figured I'd, my friends over at excuse me, something in my throat, at Lost Farmer Brewery, Mineola. Yeah, I see. I'm all about the dark beers. You guys know I like stouts. I like porters. I like brown ales. So this is right in my wheelhouse. This is good. This isn't an overly sweet one because I think it's the English style. It's a really good beer. So I dig it. Who makes Old Carter, says Andy. Generally, they source from MGP and they source from some other area. They're blends of sourced whiskey. For New York beers, can't beat Other Half, says the Bourbon Jerk. Oh, that's a good brewery. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we got here? So close to 100K, the best in the game. Sipping on Port Charlotte 18. Oh, damn, Matthew. That's a hitter. Love that whiskey. What up, Jason and Fred? Says John Vornick. A little old fashioned is here. What is going on? Yeah, if you guys are in Strong Island, as I like to call it, check out Lost Farmer, man. Oh, it's so good when it's cold. I'm digging it. Darks, brews, and bourbon all day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my wheelhouse. Dark brews and bourbon. I don't drink beer as much as I used to because, you got to try to keep in shape as much as you can. And, those dark, heavy beers are just, that's what they are. They're heavy. Not saying like bourbon can't be heavy, but beers can definitely be heavy, especially the dark ones. But this Doc's Brown Ale, I'm digging this. I'll have to save this. I can't drink all this tonight, but Spiteful Burn says, just got some buffalo turkey in today. Oh, very nice. Have you tried any OC New York, New Jersey batches? Yes, I did. I have one New York one. I have one New York one that was from a while back. I don't even remember I don't remember the name of it. I'm sorry, not the name of it. I don't remember what year it was. But yeah, I dig it. Just got some buffalo turkey. Yeah, pour that beer. Oh, you want to see the beer? Sure. I'll show you the beer. I'll show you how dark it is. I'll use my Glen. Yeah, check this out. Like, oh, look at that color. Love it. Good stuff. Glad to see Old Carter back in the horizon. Looking forward. Maybe we can do a collaboration one day. 100%. Nathan, was Mark able to hook you up on the new AWS batches from Old Carter? Says Brian S. That's what all these are, Brian. These are all American whiskey. 15, 14, 11, and 12. No, 15. Wait, what? American whiskey 15? Did he give me 2 of these? Yeah, they're the same exact proof. He gave me 2 of these. All right, so 15, 14, and Oh, wait, 14? So I got, what's happening here? Oh, I got 2 samples of the 2 American whiskeys. I got it. Hey, you know what that means? I could give away these 2 tonight. I'll give away these samples tonight. If you guys are into Old Carter, why not? So I have 2 sample sets of the 14 and the 15. All right, so that makes me feel a little better. There's only 2 of them instead of 4 because that thing is gonna. These things are usually pretty high proof. So, oh shit, too many bottles. Yeah, should be 14, 15. Yep, that's what they are. Master and Drum, whatever happened to that stout beer being finished in the 4-gate barrel? That's a great question, William Wiley. That brewery decided, the guy that was running that brewery decided to sell it. So we could not, and our barrel with it, unfortunately. So yeah. Old Carter, heck yes, says JG. Yeah, why not? Let's get all that. Yeah, should be 14 and 15. Love those dark beers. Can't do hoppy beers anymore. I get a headache. Really? It gives you a headache? Okay. OG Tweeter says, just listen to the Bourbon Hunters podcast. So we've been hanging out already tonight. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Looks like 13 Colony Double Oak minus the food color. Oh, Jesus, John. Come on. They don't use food coloring, dude. We would do unspeakable things to get those Old Carter samples. Yeah, man, this is good. I'm gonna crush that brown ale. I probably shouldn't have started that tonight because now I just want to drink it. But yeah, guys, if you're in Long Island, go check out Lost Farmers Brewing Company in Mineola. Cool friends of mine and love their beer, and they're you know, I think they're a newer brewer and they're just getting better and better. So go check them out. And I'm gonna finish that later. Okay. Let's get into let's kick things off here. I'm gonna first start with the Sagamore Rye. So I have heard nothing but amazing things about the Sagamore Rye, this cask strength. This is let's see, what batch is this? It says age 7 years, 123 proof. And holy, coming in hot, gifted 10 the Master and Drum memberships. There you go. Top Jimmy coming in hot. Again, guys, if you just got a membership from Top Jimmy, give him a big thank you. I think I'm just going to finish this beer. Okay. I'm just going to finish that beer. Hey, 4 Leaf Whiskey is here. What's going on, Stacy? Nice to see you as always, Stace. Guys, great channel. Check out 4 Leaf Whiskey. All right. Okay. What else do we got here tonight? Yeah, so let's wait. What did somebody asked me a question? What's up, Jason? First time live, just finished Old Forester Rye Barrel Strength, going for Old Elk Wheated Bourbon, Virginia ABC pick in the Glen. These Virginia picks always amazing, says James Goodwin. Well, first of all, welcome in. Thanks for watching the show tonight. Appreciate it. Again, guys, if it's your first time here, make sure you just hit that like button below. Takes 2 seconds. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we're getting close to 100,000. And you guys are going to want to watch me open some really cool bottles for my 100th. My 100,000th subscriber when I hit that milestone. So check out the bottle here, guys. So this is the bottle of the Sagamore Cask Strength Rye. It's got that black label with the maroon. And then here are the details. 123 proof. They definitely updated this label a little bit. Hand bottled by BC, 7 years, 100% Maryland made. So this is all grain to glass from Maryland. This is not the source stuff anymore. This is all their distillate, all their Maryland grown grain. And yeah, looking forward to trying this. TKE Legend, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? Like in bourbon or like in life? Hey, Paul Myers, thanks so much, man. Love the channel. Appreciate that, dude. Anyone else excited about the new Redbreast 15 cat? There's a new Redbreast 15 cask strength. Stacy, what's the price of that going to be? Is that going to be 300 plus though? Life. My favorite conspiracy theory in life. Caleb Pitts. I think Sagamore's actual bottles themselves are super cool, like the pointy diamond vibe. Yeah, and they connect. You guys know like the little connect trick that Sagamore has when you do the two bottles together. Jason C was abducted by aliens. 130 euros. Okay. Sagamore plus best glass in the business. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready for this. I've heard nothing but amazing things. This is my first time trying it, so I'll get this teed up for a full review once I get in there. Top 5 conspiracy theories. Go. Oh my god, I probably can't even remember them all. There's so many conspiracy theories. All right, let's get into the nose, guys. Cheers. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Let me know what you're pouring in the glass. Favorite peated scotch ever? Cody King. That's easy. Ardbeg. Ardbeg, what the hell is it called? Dark Cove. Ardbeg Dark Cove committee release. Ardbeg Dark Cove committee release. I still have some up there. I still have like half a bottle left. It is the best peated whiskey I've ever had. I love it. Yeah, I think the moon landing one is crazy to me always. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to kind of let me. I think that there's people out there that still think that the Earth is flat, which is amazing. That's a pretty cool one. We got to try Ardbeg 25 and Y2K. I wasn't crazy about Ardbeg 25. I think it's good, but I think that Dark Cove I would take any day of the week. Yeah, JFK will always be number one. There's so many conspiracy theories. A conspiracy theory that actually pisses me off is the 9/11 one, because I was there when it happened in New York, and you know it was very scary, and a lot of the conspiracy theories that have been said about that really piss me off. Let's see, the government killed JFK. Yep, that's definitely one of them. Earth is flat. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite ones just because I've been traveling to Denver so much. Denver Airport is like a Nazi Illuminati headquarters, like a secret underground Nazi or Illuminati headquarters. That one's pretty funny. So yeah, the one that Elvis is alive. Man, there's so many. Elvis is Trump. Oh, I haven't heard of that one yet. Dude, the nose on this Sagamore is fantastic. You know what? Let me keep the bottle in the forefront here. All right, so this has all the spice and a little bit of the mintiness that you come to know and love from Sagamore, but just kind of like their 8-year and 9-year, it still has like a fruit forward backbone to it. Like I'm getting tangerine in here, little like Tootsie Pop. Tupac is a lot. Yeah, Tupac for a while. A lot of thought when Tupac first, got killed, he had a new song every week that was coming out. I'm like, dude, Tupac is alive somewhere, just putting out hits. How did I miss all the good stuff in the Denver airport? Yeah, if you do like an overhead view of the Denver airport, like the runways are like supposedly shaped like a swastika, and all the paintings in there are like really weird and like hint to like Illuminati secret meetings and stuff. Like it's crazy if you read online some of the stuff about the Denver airport. It's crazy. Plus at Denver airport, there's a giant blue horse, like when you leave or when you arrive, with giant red eyes that glow. It looks like a big evil blue horse. The story I heard is that the original sculptor of the horse got killed because the horse fell on him. So when they finished him, they gave it red eyes because they thought it was evil. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's kind of a fun conspiracy theory. Hey, what's up, Sean Holtgrave? Dude, I love the nose on this. This is, man, this is like, you have people that love Kentucky rye, then you have people that like a, Indiana rye, style. You have the Maryland rye. Maryland rye has always kind of been the best of both worlds, where you have the spice, you also have the sweet, and that's exactly what you get here on the nose. It's like this is such a Maryland rye um, DNA based whiskey that I'm smelling here. I'm loving it. It's got the sweet, it's got the spice, man, a little bit of honey, but man, that like cherry chocolate, almost Tootsie Pop vibe I'm getting with the spice in it. Getting a lot of allspice here, a little bit of cardamom too. This is really good. All right, guys, cheers. Let's get it going. Definitely more rye forward on the palate, which is a good thing. It almost gets into a little bit of like a sassafras, borderline root beery type note. Lots of spice again. I keep saying it, but it's a spicy rye, which I really like. But the sweetness, which is coming from that, it's like an earthy sweetness almost with like that sassafras, that root beer, vanilla ice cream. I still feel like is in here. I'm not getting as much as the dark fruit on the palate as I was getting on the nose, but man, that's Sagamore versus Handy. I think people will like the Handy more because it's sweeter. Mason Reed, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat coming in with PP poo poo. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Vaccines have nanotechnology. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, that the all the COVID vaccines were tracking people. That's right. Similar to the 8-year or 9-year at all, other than the proof? No, I think this is different than the 8-year. The 8-year and the 9-year, the 8-year and the 9-year are I think are way more fruit forward and sweeter. This is more of a rye driven profile, but it has a lot of flavor punch to it. I like this. If this is at 7 years old, I can't wait to see another year, maybe as we get into the 8, 9, maybe even 10 years, what this turns into. Because if this has already this much backbone of sweetness, and that is almost like a ginger root type of note in here too. My issue with the small batch, hold on, we got some big chats getting in here. My issue with the small batch Sagamore was I could not get past swampy note from the rye. Hopefully the cask strength doesn't have that swampy note from the rye. I mean, I could see that sometimes rye can get a little bit earthy. I mean, earthy is kind of like the nice way to say it. Swampy, not so nice way to say it. I can't say I've really ever gotten that in Sagamore, but I mean, hey, palates are different. If you're getting that, then yeah, I'd be curious to see if you got that in the cask strength too, Cody. Maybe try to seek one out from a friend. COVID was to recharge the bids batteries. Christian Munguia. Jason, when you had that Bowman cask strength, what notes were you getting? For me, it's really dark fruit, front heavy. Also, can we expect a review? Yeah, dude, I'm trying to get to it, but just like the releases are just fast and furious right now. So I'm just trying to keep up with my work schedule. I have 2 reviews coming out. Tomorrow is the Star Hill review, Star Hill Farms review, full. And then Friday is the, what am I doing Friday? Which review is Friday? I can't remember. There's a review Friday. Actually, is it the Bowman? Did I film the Bowman cask strength? I'm losing my mind. You know what? That one might be Friday, actually. Either Friday or Saturday, you'll see the Bowman. So yes, Christian, you will see a full review. Let's see. Let's start the hype of Foxardo. Crank up your inbox anger. Jason W., how dare you? Don't even. Yeah, earthy, wet. I could see that. Don't forget to smash the like button. Appreciate that. Let's see here. The Double Oak Sagamore. The Double Oak Sagamore tastes like straight up Worcestershire sauce. Mason, I could totally see that. A lot of clove. There's a lot of clove here too. That's actually a good call out. Yeah, clove, root beer, mint. Just enough vanilla to keep it sweet. A little bit of caramel. That is a delicious rye. Man, it has some punch to it. This is going to be a. I think this is going to go up in a top rye category this year, probably. However, this definitely has to open up. I'm curious to see what happens when it gets past the shoulder, kind of like that magic point, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, Sagamore killing it so far. Love it. Jason, what are the Knicks thinking? Thibault is from perfect, but he's a great coach. Sweet Cindy. Yeah, and the Knicks, that whole, I'm happy they won game 6. I'm sorry, game 5. Game 5 that. Yeah, game 5. But game 6, they just couldn't keep up. They weren't hitting their shots, and it was so frustrating to watch. But yeah, I'm kind of pissed that they let go of the coach, Coach Tibbs. And listen, Dolan is one of the most frustrating and one of the worst owners in sports. I don't care. I hope he's watching. Anybody that throws Charles Oakley out of the Madison Square Garden arena should be automatically, taken out to the woodshed and deemed you are not the Knicks owner anymore. Like, I can't stand him. Yeah, Knicks are going to Knicks us, Shemi. Yeah, I get it. Sean Dent with a $20 super chat. A Master Journey First Responders 9/11 pick would be epic. Just saying. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of like that one. Like that idea. If you're ever in Baltimore, they should have it at the gift shop. Get it in 7-year bonded. Hey, Jason, I know the Star Hill review is coming up. I saw for $2. No, do not buy for $2.99. No way, Mike Daly. I would not buy for $2.99. I think I said in my review that I would pay maybe up to like $125 for one. But $2.99, that's way too much. Way too much for what it is. We have Reinsdorf in Chicago. He is ruining 2 of my favorite teams. Let's hit that thumbs up and support the channel. Appreciate it. A little old-fashioned. All right. So, love that rye. All right. Let's get into these old Carters. I'm just going to jump right in, folks. All right. So, I have American Whiskey 15, which comes in at 134.2 proof. Now, if you guys haven't been following Old Carter, I'm not going to get too far, afield here into the story, but Mark and Sherry Carter, they did split. There was kind of a, inner turmoil about the actual, the distillery or, the tasting room in Louisville. And what happened was it ended up going for sale, but Mark ended up buying it back with some investors. And now Mark and whoever else is helping him make the whiskeys now. So it took a little while for them to come back, but Mark is back, and I'm glad to see him back. And this is, wait, did I grab the same ones? Oh, I did. This is 14. Yeah, this is 14. This is 2 15s. Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm going to let these open up a bit. So 14 comes in at 134.3 proof, and 15 comes in at 134.2 proof. So, man, just 1/10 off in proof points here. So there you go. That old sport brand they did was so weird, says Nathan. Any age on the AW15. Usually these are non-age stated, but they'll normally use some good age whiskey blended with some light whiskey, and which is why it's called an American whiskey and not a bourbon. So that's generally what you get in the blends. Nice color with them both. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel Elvira? We have 414 people already watching tonight. The guys, thanks so much for hanging out. It's only 9:30. Got a cool night ahead with some stuff. Again, I'll be answering your questions. We still have to go through some news, and we also have the meme of the week, which is really good. We'll get into that a little bit later. So yeah, guys, just sit back, relax, and keep me updated on the hockey score. I am kind of interested in that. I don't give a shit about the basketball score. I know Bill Thomas from Jack Rose in DC is involved in OC 2.0. I'm excited to see what's coming. Yeah, Bill Thomas, part of the 2.0 investment group. So yeah, that's in good hands. Beard Brothers Bourbon is here. Hello, I'm here. You're here. What's going on, man? Need rant of the week too, says JG. 3-2 Florida. 13 minutes left. Second. Okay, cool. Corey Perry is losing by 1 goal. It is 3-2 Panthers. As long as the Pacers lose, only thing that matters. Nobody's watching that finals. I'm sorry. Every single media mogul team is out. So nobody's watching the Thunder and the Pacers. I mean, it is what it is. But we'll see. All right. I'm gonna let these open up because these are pretty proofy, and that's really all I'm smelling. So let these open up a little bit, and let's get into a couple of news stories, and I'll show you some new labels of some whiskeys coming out, as I always do. So let's get into the news. First and foremost, these bottles are starting to pop up. I got to give it to Penelope. Like, how cool is that label? It looks like a cigar. It looks like a cigar band. And that's exactly the point. Penelope Bourbon has hopped on the cigar blend whiskey trend with Cigar Sessions Chapter 1, a limited release designed to complement medium-bodied cigars. The release marks Penelope's first cigar-focused expression and aligns with a broader trend among American whiskey makers targeting cigar enthusiasts. Now, let's see. Now, the popularity here can be attributed to the late 2010s, largely thanks to master blender Nancy Fraley, of course, who adapted cigar blends from France, who has a long tradition of producing cigar blend cognacs and armagnacs. And then she developed Joseph Manni's cigar blend. And the trend has really taken off from there. Everybody has their own interpretation of it. Now, Cigar Sessions Chapter 1, Penelope is adding their own take to the trend. The blend is unorthodox, to say the least, combining straight bourbon, 100% American single malt, and American light whiskey. It's aged 6 years and bottled at 101 proof. It features a final mash bill of 72% corn, 15% rye, and 13% malted barley. Only 7,506 bottles, 6-bottle cases are being released in select markets this month at a suggested retail price of $79.99 a bottle. We wanted to create a truly authentic cigar blend, one that was created in partnership with a group of highly talented cigar master blenders, says Michael Palladini. We're excited to release Chapter 1 of our cigar sections, the perfect complementary pour for a medium-bodied cigar. Now, according to the tasting notes, it says milk chocolate, vanilla, candied apple, followed by flavors of chocolate, peach, tobacco, and warm caramel. The finish is said to offer notes of toffee, dark fruit, and light oak. So there you go. As I talk about that, how are you guys feeling about that one? Love getting your reactions here in the chat. Yes, nice label by Penelope. What's up, Top Dog? Nice to see you, man. Brad Tanaker's here. Crowd Live Wire Whiskey's here. What's going on, man? Hello again, Whiskey Friend sent me. Nice to see you, Live Wire. It's been a minute. Open up those old cars and let them breathe. Right on over to my place, says Maureen. Maureen, you're not shy. I can send you some, Maureen. As a non-smoker, I will be ignoring this one, says Sean Holdgrave. Okay. It tastes very much like an American single malt, but dang, it's tasty, says Scott Demery. All right, so Scott's already tasted it. Pretty cool. FOMO was in high gear this year. Have JD14, Cathedral, Calumet, 18, Star Hill, A Bowman, B3. Really excited for your thoughts. Bourbon Politico says abomination. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's single malt in there. Hey, Michael Delavella with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Penelope is, man, they have their niche and they go all in, and there's nothing, they do the bottle marketing really, really good. So bruh got me tripping with just his handout, says Brandon Graff. My handout, like the way I'm talking with my hand. Sorry. Listen, it happens. I'm Italian. I'm going to talk with my hands. Incredible label. Really can't wait to start seeing reviews pop up and looking for a non-crazy MSRP cigar blend. The Magnus price jump was disappointing. Yeah, I mean, that's tough. But I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, the blend is interesting. 14. I'm sorry, not 14. Somebody wrote JD 14. The American single malt, a bourbon, and light whiskey together. Sounds interesting. I'm like, I want to taste it. Let's go to the next one. Guys, you know about this whiskey, but the official release just came out. The official press release, I should say. Old Fitzgerald Bourbon lowers the price tag with a 7-year bottled and bond whiskey. So this was all confirmed, distilled from a typical Old Fitz mash bill, 68 corn, 20 wheat, 12 malted barley. This is a 700 milliliter bottle, a change of praise from the stocky, flashy Old Fitz bottle and bond whiskeys. that have been filling the shelves for years. This is still bottled 100 proof. Suggested retail price, as I stated, $59.99. However, it's being listed around $130 among the vast majority of retailers. This bottle is so weird to me because people just have, the retailers are using the popularity of the Old Fitz decanters, the full size one, and thinking that people are gonna, pay more because of the way the bottle style is. It's a beautiful bottle, but it's nothing anyone should be paying up for. But people want the fancy bottle, and God forbid it comes with a velvet, pouch. Oh my God. I'm going to pay $400 for that. It's ridiculous. Relax. Come on. It's a little nuts. Just, they're trying to capitalize on the popularity of that to make people pay more for the 7-year. Don't do it. I mean, it's just stupid. I understand that people really want a bottle, but yeah, all you need to do is put a horsey on it, some glitter, put some spinning lights on it, maybe some rims. And let's really just blow it out of the water. Let's see. Does this just drink like 100 proof Larceny or what? No, it does not, John Vornick. It does not drink like Larceny. Larceny is more of a peanut forward type of vibe, more of that Heaven Hill backbone. The Old Fitz, while it does have a little bit of that, it's very fruit forward. At least this one. This spring batch of 2025 is very strawberries and cream to me. And if you compare it to the Heaven Hill 7-year bottled and bond bourbon, which is like the companion bottle as stated by them, then they're basically like peanut butter and jelly in a way, which is interesting. I think excuse me, I think I compared them last week on when I was doing the comparison stream. So yeah. Been seeing that all over my feed. Let's see here. The picture was in front of you, and I am too drunk to know the difference. Oh, what? Oh, the picture was in front of me. Oh, got it, Brandon. I see what you're saying. That's nuts. I paid SRP for mine, and I got a dust. And oh, you got the dust bag, Raider Dave. Okay, you got the dust bag. You were the lucky one. I did not get a dust bag with mine. All right, getting into more expensive bottles here. We have the new Angel's Envy. This is the Angel's Envy latest rye whiskey, finished in, I think, which is the trend of 2025, Añejo tequila barrels. That's right. Angel's Envy announced Wednesday that it will release its latest cellar collection, a straight rye whiskey finished in French oak extra Añejo tequila barrels nationwide on May 31st. This marks the 5th volume in the brand's limited cellar collection and the first overseen entirely by master distiller Owen Martin. The new release combines rye whiskey aged up to 7 years with an older rye aged over 11 years. The younger whiskey was finished for 12 months in French oak, previously used to age Patron Extra Añejo tequila. According to the company, the finishing process adds herbal and earthy notes to the whiskey's profile. Patron and Angel's Envy are both owned by Bacardi, so this exchange of barrels makes, perfect sense. Let's see here. The whiskey will be packaged in a special edition box featuring agave plant imagery with a retail price of $269.99 per 750 milliliter bottle. Damn. Yeah. So that's a spicy price. That's a spicy meatball on that one. So, yep. Let's see here. Does it say what the proof is on this thing? I don't see a proof point. 12 months, notes. Okay, 750. Nope, I do not see a proof point. If everybody knows the proof point of that whiskey, throw it in the chat. I don't see that one there. I just barfed all over my screen, so that's a lot. Easy pass. Yo, 463 viewing. Hit the like button, fools. Yeah, appreciate that, guys. I have yet to try tequila finished whiskey that rises above just okay. I'm with you. Honestly, the best one I might have tried so far this year, and it's going to surprise you, might be the Woodinville tequila finish. Maybe it's just something about the Woodinville profile with tequila that works better than like a standard bourbon. I don't know. Maybe I have to test that theory. I have to go back. The Blood Oath one wasn't bad either. I don't know. I'll have to maybe test that theory. If you can't tell that all the whiskey drinkers will change tequila wasn't manufactured by the big spirits conglomerates, I don't know what to tell you. Real conspiracy here. Yeah, Sladvan, that was a big conspiracy like 2 years ago. Actually, more last year, too. Sagamore tequila finished rye was great. Yeah, I would tend to think that maybe rye works better with tequila, but I think most finishes do better with rye. $269 is 2 weeks of groceries, says Roger Reese. That's fair. Yeah, the Blood Oath was okay. Short barrel tequila once had a Sagamore mezcal finish that wasn't too bad. 104.2 proof on that. Oh, 104.2 proof, Maureen. Thank you for that. That's low. But I mean, they do utilize a low entry proof, so it still could be technically a high proof for them. I don't know. That's a bottle I won't be seeking out. If someone buys it and wants to send me a sample, fine, but I am not buying that bottle. I can't do it. I can't do it. Consumers are generally going to clear spirits and flavored things. Yeah, I mean, put straight pipes in that bottle, good for 50% upcharge. Put straight pipes. Okay, let's go to a couple labels I saw. I meant to show this label last week, but totally forgot. Did you see this, guys? William Heaven Hill Heaven Hill is dropping a William Heaven Hill barrel proof, 19 years old, 134 proof. Yes, please and thank you. I don't know when this is dropping, but I'm going to use every connection I have at Heaven Hill to freaking find out. And I'm going to tell no one, and I'm going to go and wait online. I want this so bad. Oh, my God. Give me it. Give me it. 19-year, 134 proof. Are you kidding me? That bottle will probably be like $250 to $300, but give me it. No shame in my game. I want it. Okay, let's go to a couple more labels. Just a couple more, guys. Four Roses has dropped the next single barrel release. So as you guys know, they decided to expand their 100 proof single barrel recipe offering on the shelf. We saw OESO this year. We saw OESK, and we saw OESO as well. Well, we saw OBSF, OESK, and OESO. I think those are the three. Now we're gonna have OBSK. Looks like OBSK is coming to the party. So looking forward to that one. And Pursuit United. It looks like Kenny and Ryan are going to be, kind of dipping their toe into a cognac rye finish here. Now we've seen them do the double oak stuff, and that's the Pursuit United double oak stuff is fantastic. Lots of different flavor profiles to find in those single barrels. But I'm really curious about this cognac cask rye. I'm so happy they went with a rye whiskey for this. I think they're gonna do this whiskey right. So looking forward to trying that. So there you go. Four Roses picks are easy to find in many places, so pass on these for me. I hope William Heaven Hill drops a distillery in October when I'm in Kentucky. What is the differences in the red and brown label of Four Roses? Well, aren't they all red now? Didn't they make them all red, or is the original one still brown? I can't remember. The brown one is the original. It's the OG recipe, which is either the OESV or OBSV. I never can remember that. So that's like the original recipe that's in the brown one. The red ones are all the newer, new bottlings of the 100 proof that they're releasing. But they're still, they're the OG recipes that they've been using. So yeah, the OG is still brown. Major prediction, increased rye content. No. I think since last year, we've seen an increase in rye, for sure. It's OBSV, right? The high rye. I think it is. So Four Roses is doing a Father's Day release, 15-year, but can't remember the recipe. Yeah, they do one for Father's Day every year. There'll probably be a giant line out front of Four Roses on Father's Day. They always drop some crazy high age stated bottle. I think they've done a 15-year, a 16-year. Yeah. Jason, I had the pleasure of having some pours of Woodford Chocolate Whisper Redux over the weekend. Wow, I thought that was an exceptional pour. Yeah, John, it's in the blind tonight. I threw that. I think it's the best thing Woodford has done in a long time. It's in the blind tonight. Yeah, 2024 was the year of the rye. I totally agree. All right, let's get into these old Carters. First, we're going to start with 14, 134.3 proof. Now, there's been some legendary American whiskey batches from Old Carter. 6, 6, 9, 10. Weren't those like the top three? Everybody. My favorite will always be number 1. Number 1 was ridiculous because it was a butterscotch bomb, and that's my favorite note. Give me that. What? Yeah, Holy Dream. Yeah, that I'm telling you that William Heaven Hill. I'm all over that. Thought on the potential of that OFPC Old Forester PC rye drop on the Father's Day. I mean, I think it could happen, Matthew. You never know. You never know, but it could happen. Last year was an 18 year, I think. I won the chance to get Four Roses Mellow Moments pick, but I can't make the trip. I'll go for you, Kenneth. I swear I'll ship you the bottle, half empty. Scott Demery is sipping 9 right now. Conspiracy: Jason has an identical twin. How else can he do it all? Maybe. Actually, yeah, Little Barry. That's such a good point. William Heaven Hill for 300. 19 years old, 130 plus proof for 300, or Angel's Envy finished tequila barrels at 104 proof for 269. Listen, you get the box with Angel's Envy. You get a big, beautiful box. Nice try, Jason. No proxies. Hey, I figured I'd throw it out there. Okay. Big light whiskey influence here. A lot of butter, like just brown butter. Brown butter, borderline brown sugar. Getting into like that maple syrup note that light whiskey can get. Maple syrupy goodness. Like just melted sugar. My goodness. Simple syrup. Sweet Cindy, yeah. I mean, you can't drink the box. I mean, you could chew on it a little bit if you want. Might be earthy. Number 1, number 6, and number 9 are definitely my favorites. OC. These new ones that we just bought home are good, but those first bottles were something special, says Maureen. Yeah, I could see that. Already on the nose, these aren't impressing me as much as those older ones, but we'll check it out here. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect. It's got a ton of sweetness, honey, maple candy, like sweet honey. Not a dark honey, a very light honey. Man, I got a little punch of strawberry on the very end of that, which is interesting. So it comes off very sweet, a lot of just like candied sugar and all the sugary sweetness. It's like, it's like we say it's fat kid whiskey. It's what it is. It's like drinking a donut, for goodness sake. Vanilla icing, a little bit of maple syrup, kind of like a hint of pineapple there too. I'm picking up. There's a lot of fruit aspects to this one. A lot of like sharp fruit notes that I'm picking up. But man, the proof is there. It's got a lot of proof there. And then there was Kentucky Owl batch number 9. Mic drop, says Mike B. Yeah. And none was ever the same again, right? Yeah, I mean, this is good. The problem with this one is that you could get the Penelope light whiskey, which is pretty damn good for half the price of this. I think this has a little bit more depth on the back end. But I feel like, I'm wondering if he double oaked this, because sometimes those real good ones were double oaked. I'm not sure if he did that, if he rebarreled this at all. I'm curious. All right, let's go to to batch 15. Let's see if how this one is in comparison. Oh, 15 is way better on the nose already. 15 has way more depth. Okay. Yeah, I like 15 more. 15 gives you all the sweetness that you would expect, but gives you like a darker caramel note in there, which is what you want. You just want that balance. Bird's Eye Bourbon's in the house. I just want to say thanks for the informative content. You are the best whiskey tour on the platform, no doubt. Cheers, brother. Bird's Eye Bourbon. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That's high praise. High praise. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Kentucky Owl Batch 9 will forever linger on my shelf, I hope, because I don't even want it to be gone. Yeah, I know, Maureen. I hear you. Mine's all gone. I finished my my bottle of Kentucky Owl Batch 9. Yeah, this 15 has a better nose than 14. Let's see how it is on the palate. Wow, 15 is a step up. 15 is way more viscous on the palate. It's more velvety. It's sweeter without going into like the cloyingly sweet flavors that I was getting from 14. It's got more depth of sweetness, so it's got more of like darker flavors, caramel, brown sugar. There's some really good like toffee vanilla ice cream happening in there. A little bit of like that maple candy note, but it's more viscous. It's more like a melted candy, where this is more like drinking a stick of Fun Dip. I mean, yeah, 14 for me is good, but I feel like there's light whiskeys that could be had for lower prices. And I know this isn't all light whiskey, but there's a good amount of light whiskey in here. But this 15 is definitely a step up from the 14. So if you're in the market, you're an Old Carter fan, and you're looking to buy the next American whiskey, for me, it's all about 15. Man, yeah, 15 just has that really nice vanilla custard note. I said 15 is creme brulee. Maureen, absolutely. It's creamy. Maureen, it's just there's a creaminess to it. There's a depth of flavor to the 15. That reminds me of more of like the Old Carter than I'm used to. 14, I think, leaves something to be desired. It's just thinner, little sweet. It drinks a little bit hot, but 15 has a depth and the mouthfeel and everything you want from a whiskey for that price, especially with that amount of sweetness on it. So yeah, for me, it's the 15. Thanks to Old Carter for sending these along. That's really good. Yeah, 15 is really good. Not a final, nearing the end in the second period. Okay. I have one Old Carter from like 3 years ago. I was excited to get it, but when I got the bottle home and researched, I realized it was Dickel. I still haven't. Oh, you got one of the Dickel ones. I remember that, Coley. I remember when those were dropping for sure. Yeah, number 9 was pretty much universally known as the best Kentucky Owl ever blended and bottled, for sure. Bought Old Carter American Whiskey Batch 9 on my first trip to Louisville at Justin's House of Bourbon. Thought it was a Neapolitan ice cream on the sample I got. That's a great description, Session Stouts, for sure. Old Carter Rye Batch 12 was a great Dickel rye. Oh, yeah, I remember those ryes. And I remember, tasting those for the first time, and I couldn't believe it was Dickel. It was crazy. So, all right. Old Carter 15 for the win. All right, guys. Let's get into this blind tasting because it's already 9:57. So we have a full hour to go through this. This is awesome. I have 9 entries into this blind. If you guys paid attention to the whatchamacallit, to the thumbnail, you probably know pretty much the bottles that are in it. I won't really get into too much of what the bottles are, but those will be revealed. They will be revealed. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Let's do this in stages here. We'll do 5 and then 4. We'll see how this works. Let me grab this. This is going to be fun. Let's see. Got Bardstown Cathedral in there? No, Kenneth, I don't, because my Bardstown Cathedral was finished. I let my buddy Todd Ritter borrow it, and he shared it at an event, and it's gone. So I have to somehow find another, because I did love that whiskey. So it's gone. Just finished my M&J Penelope pick. So sad. Such an awesome bottle. Yeah, that one was a sleeper rare breed for sure. Yep. I'm always amazed about how you can drink so many whiskeys and not experience palate fatigue. I mean, damn, you started off with a beer tonight. That's why I love you, Jason. Yeah, my palate, it's funny. I've been getting this question more and more and more and more about how I keep the palate fresh and stuff. And, why I don't have palate fatigue more often. It's because I really try in between tonight and my reviews not to drink anything at all, unless I have to. Unless I'm, obviously doing a barrel pick or I'm, judging Ascot Awards or something like that. So it just always, it's something I'm very cognizant of because back in the day where I was, a little younger and I was doing way more whiskeys and just kept on trying things and burning my palate out, it was a concern. So what you guys see me do here is I take small sips. I really try to, taste as much flavor as I can off of small sips. If I don't finish any of these, normally, sometimes I pour it right back in the bottle, or sometimes I just use it and just mess with it in a blend and, see what that does. But, to me, I'd rather sacrifice the whiskey than sacrifice my palate sometimes. I know that may sound crazy to some, but for folks that don't do tastings, it's like, yeah, you want to covet that whiskey, but for me, I need to keep the palate fresh. So I'm always cognizant of that. So on the weekends, I really try not to drink whiskey on the weekends if I can help it. So just because then once the next week starts and I'm doing content and then I have my Wednesday nights, I know that my palate, my nose, everything is ready to go. But I just can't. Plus, just as you get older, I'm going to be 48 years old next month. So I just can't drink like I used to. That's part of it. Plus, health and everything else that wraps up into that. I think you have that backwards. Yeah, I mean, it probably does sound backwards, but yeah. Truth be told, we let some of the folks at Augusta try it as well. Yeah, we kind of cracked that open at Augusta too. So, guessing the Woodford will come in with an upset, but PFG will likely be the first or second, hoping Raven does well. Yeah, I think Raven could be the sleeper. Raven could be the sleeper in here. We'll see what happens. Is Wilderness Trail still a thing? Haven't seen anything lately from them. So, Mark. So the thing from Wilderness Trail that I found out, we were looking to do a pick over there, and they're only doing picks that are like 5 years old. And that is for the direction from Campari. Remember, Campari bought Wilderness Trail last year or the year before. Forgot exactly what year that was, but apparently Campari is saying that all the single barrels that should be out there can only be like maybe 5, maybe 6 years old if you're lucky. And I think that does a detriment to the brand because people can't taste the older whiskey that they have. They have stuff older than that. I don't see why they couldn't release some of that for single barrels. Is the stuff on the shelf 8, 9 years old? I don't think so. So that's something I would like to ask Dr. Pat Heist about. I mean, I know it's probably, I don't know. It's tough because I really do want to get back to Wilderness Trail, but if it's only like 5-year-old whiskey, I don't know how much more people are interested in that. And I think that probably feeds into why you don't hear a lot from them. It's Campari coming in and just doing all the things. While Wilderness Trail needs a reboot. Yeah, I get it. So Wilderness Trail, to my knowledge, shut down the contract distilling. I don't know if they're still doing it, but maybe that's wrong. That's an interesting business decision at the moment with all the competition of age putting out 8 to 10 year stuff. Jason, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, why are you guys doing picks at 5 years when you can get 8-year picks, 9-year picks now? I just don't get it. Was it 2022, Britannica? Jeez. God. It's like, where does the time go? Their whiskey at 5 years, not Jason C. Keep Hawk around to make him look younger. Campari mismanaging a brand. Shocking. I'll be 70 in August, so bite me, you young whippersnappers, and stay off my lawn, says Richard White. I love that. Also, real quick, interesting article dropped about so talking about contract distilling. It sounds like the acquisition of Old Elk by Middle West Spirits. It sounds like Middle West Spirits will now and forthcoming be distilling for Old Elk. So I could only see a portion of the article because you have to pay to read the rest of the article. I freaking can't stand when they do that. Just let me read the article. I want to subscribe to your bullshit for $4. Anyway, sorry. There you go. There's your ranch, AG. Anyway, what I could read, it said that they have control of it. They're going to be collaborating, obviously, with Greg Metz, and that Middle West will now going forward be distilling for Old Elk. So there you go. Interesting. Like I said, I'm going to have to buy the article for $4 to read the rest. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I think it's a great thing for Old Elk. Maybe Middle West can convince Old Elk not to use so much damn barley. I just think it kills the whiskey. I don't know. It's just a lot of barley in Old Elk, and I just think it at young ages it just comes off too soft. It drives me nuts. What's up, Abandoned Bourbon? Brian is here. What's going on, you legend? Old Elk is a Colorado brand, but it was just recently purchased by Middle West right here in Columbus, Ohio. Master and Drum, where did you see this article? It was on I could tell you. It was Columbus Business First. If you just look up Middle West Spirit CEO on its first acquisition, future plans, or Middle West Spirit CEO on its first acquisition, then it'll come up, but you can't read the damn thing. Also, a little tidbit that he had said that it's the first of more to come. So Middle West is going to be making some big moves here going forward. So keep an eye out. Okay, let's get into this blind tasting. There are 9 glasses here. And honestly, I don't care what the rankings are because I'm the winner tonight, drinking all these beautiful whiskeys. All right, let's go. How about that Willett and Binder Stash partnership? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I can't say I've really tried much of the Binder Stash stuff, but I mean, people love Willett. Yeah, that closed the Old Elk Reserve Whiskey restaurant. Yeah, coming down to Middle West Saturday, says Jim Phillips. Okay, let's get into this blind tasting. I kind of want to be diligent about this, guys. So if you want, feel free to ask me some questions in the chat. We'll get into this. We'll get into the meme of the week here in a bit because, why not? I'm getting banana cream pudding in here. Banana pudding. That's weird. Some dark fruit too. Interesting. The 2 binders I had were fantastic. Both benefited end-alls. Nice. Jason, do you listen to Ghost, says Abandoned Bourbon? I have not. I am not, I'm not a Willett guy. I can't get into, I don't know what it is about it. There's that Sharpie marker note that I get in Willett that just turns me off. It's not in every Willett, but I get it in a lot of Willett. I don't know, man. All right, let's try this one first in the blind. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, that's delicious. Not a big proof point here, but man, that thing is concentrated. It's got like that's like raspberry jam, chocolate. What the hell is that one? That one's sweet. But it also has some depth to it. There's a little bit of tobacco in there. That's good. The only good Willett is the Purple Top 8-year, says Martell. I saw Ghost a couple years ago when Arnon Amroth opened, says Sean Holtgrave. Having a little Art of the Spirits finals run Barai pick. It is in Wilderness Trail bottle after all. Yes, it is, Mark. Most Willett isn't worth MSRP, but then some random ones are amazing. Yeah, that's the thing, Nathan. I've had a couple that are amazing ones, but you have to give your liver to get it. It's crazy. I really, really like that first one. I don't know if it's going to hold up because it's got this delicate punch of flavor to it, But man, the finish on that is sneaky good. That's number one is already really good. Okay. I'm digging that one. Will it rye over bourbon, says Nathan Jurgensen. Yeah, I'm not going to. I can't agree with you there. Will it rye is a whole nother animal. But Nathan, you like funky ryes. I do like funky rye. I don't mind funky ryes, but there's something about Will it rye. Something about Will it rye. Okay, let's get into number 2 here. Oh man. Just another really dark, beautiful whiskey here. Lots of oak, molasses for sure. Wow. Man, the nose on this is incredible. Definitely some oak spice here. It almost comes off, gives you a little bit of a, walking into like a Harley Davidson store with all the leather, real and fake leather, like in here. It's crazy. Will the price have come down though, right? Let's see. The Master Drum, you're drinking through Whiskey of the Year and drop this. This is really good. Come on, man. That's good. Man, all this is going to be tough. And they're all going to be so different. Wow. Oh my gosh. The second sip on number 2 is even better. Dude. Oh my gosh. See, I like that already over number 1. This thing is dark fruit, chocolate, spice, all of it. Oh my gosh. Definitely some oak tan in there. It's got some spice. It's got some like a tinge of dryness on the back end. But man, there's like a raspberry jam thing happening. The worst ones are like a glass of mothballs, though. The best will it for your batches aren't even all that funky, in my opinion. Deep cherry and rye flour pastry. What's up, Rich Flinchberg? What's going on, man? That's the chocolate redux. I don't think so. Prescription bourbon, chocolate redux. That does not have chocolate redux. I don't think it has that many flavors. That thing's crazy. That one. All right, let's go to number 3 here. Okay. Now we're getting into like a candy bomb. This is really sweet. This is toffee. It's butterscotchy. A little bit more candy. We just came off like all 3 of these are so different. The first 3. You have kind of a softer take, like a softer type of whiskey here, but still like a good depth of flavor. It's got sweetness characteristics. It's got some tobacco characteristics in the first one. Then the second one just gives you into these leather-bound books and oak spice and raspberry and chocolate on the second one. Then the third one, it's, oh my God, it's like cookies. It's a little bit of smoke here too. It's a little barrel char. That's the thing when you do these blinds, when you have a lot of these, top-notch whiskeys on their own, and then you start, you're following one whiskey after another, just a whole new world opens up. What's up, Jeep Man 103? Tastes familiar. Very sweet. Good spice. Not as interesting as 1 and 2, I don't think. I mean, it's good. It's a really solid bourbon. But not as It's got a better finish than one, but I kind of like the flavors on one a little bit more. I think the flavors on one are a little bit more interesting. I don't think it's going to be two though. Two is right now the leader in the clubhouse. But this one has, man, great oak presence on number 3. Really nice finish. You get kind of like the tobacco. There's a little bit of barrel char on the back end of that one. I'm sorry, not tobacco. I meant barrel char, not tobacco. Not really getting tobacco on number 3. I'm getting barrel char and I'm getting a lot of sweet. There's some little bit of a pecan note there, hint of cherry, but mainly, you know, like your typical bourbon flavors, just amped up a bit. Your vanillas, your caramels, all the good things. Nice. All right, let's go to number 4 here. Thanks, bro, for the public reviews. Oh, you're very welcome. Just cracker, what? Just cracker a Bardstown, just cracked a Bardstown weeded. Kristen Mojica, he wrote, just cracker a Bardstown weeded. It's just such a weird, the way you typed it just looks weird. What's your opinion of RD1 as a brand, says Bird Eye Bourbon? It's a good question. Oh, this one smells delicious. Man, that one smells good. That one is kind of going along the lines of the third one, where it's just got like this really sweet profile. What's my opinion of RD1? I think the whiskey is a little bit on the youthful side for the price that they're asking. But I mean, I get it. They're sourcing. It's not going to be super cheap whiskey. It's hard to compete with the heritage brands. For someone that hates Amburana and is just over it, it's one of the more delicate Amburanas that I've tried from RD1. But I think their problem is the price. I think the price is just a little bit much for what it is. But you know, that's happening with a lot of brands right now. But RD1 overall, you know, I have no problem with the brand. I just think, you know, the pricing is a little bit of an issue for them. When we did a barrel pick, or we tried to do a barrel pick, the selections we were getting just weren't good enough for the price they were asking. So unfortunately, had to turn them down. Question is it Crown Royal Blackberry worthy? It's worthy of pouring in a lemonade, JG, with some ice. Man, this has oak and medicinal cherry. I'm getting like Luden's cough drop in here, I think. Ooh. Man, a lot of oak here too. This is good. Let me give this a try. Oh, holy hell, that's delicious. That is cherry cough drop all day long, like in a good way, not like nasty medicinal cherry, but just like a good sweet cherry cough drop. There's like a twang to it that's making me think of like that little bit of medicinality that it could have. Wow. Yeah, cherry cough drop, oak. The finish on this is just phenomenal. Probably the best finish I've had from the 4. Starlight Blackberry over Crown Blackberry. Says Mark Emanecker. I can see that. Can you start over? I've been in the corner with the Sagamore Double Oaked and a bottle of Worcestershire, says Little Barry. Yeah, Luden's not. No, more like Pine Brothers. You remember the Pine Brothers cough drops, the squishy ones? Those are my favorite. I used to eat those like candy. Didn't even care if I had a cough. What's going on with Starlight? Are they just out of wood and liquids to finish in? I don't think so, CJ. I think Starlight ran into I think eventually Starlight has run into a little bit of an age issue, because most of the whiskeys that they were coming out with were 4 to 6 years old. And yeah, they had a ton of finishes on them, but the prices started going up. You started seeing bottles for $80, $90. And I just think, I could even put blame on myself. A lot of the clubs, Master Journey Whiskey Club, other single barrels that were out there from other YouTube channels and other clubs, that we went ham on Starlight. Everybody loved it. But I think people just got a little bit sick and tired of just all the constant 4 and 5 year finishes. And I just think, I don't know, I'm not saying anything went bad. I'm just saying it's a little bit of fatigue, maybe. That's kind of my assessment. But yeah, I mean, there's still great people over there. They're still making good whiskey. I think their rye whiskey was probably one of the more stellar products that they had. They just never really made enough of it. So I'm not really sure if they still have more of that aging. But I just think it got to a point where people were just got a little bit, you know. To us, the issue is oversaturating the market, says Bonding Over Bourbon. I don't know if I would consider. Well, I mean, I think the pick some did that a little bit, but Starlight wasn't really easily found in a lot of stores. I think it was oversaturation, competition too. There was just too many other whiskeys coming out that had finishes for older that might have been cheaper than Starlight or better. So I think Starlight just ran into a little bit of a wall. Like the hype train came real quick, but I think people kind of caught up to them. And I still see picks from them at like 5, 6 years old, 4, 5, 6 years old. And you have to just age to it. The whiskey has to age up at some point. You can't keep just throwing 4 and 5 year old whiskey in a bunch of finishing barrels and expect people to throw, $90 to $100 at it. It just can't happen anymore. So, Jason Coase, Applejack was way under. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Oh man, I'm digging this number 5. Man, tobacco chocolate. Getting less cherry now. It's more chocolatey, tobacco-y. That thing is all over the place. That's really good. Yeah, way more chocolate now on the back end of that. A lot of chocolate. Wow. Man, you just keep going to sips of this and it just keeps opening up. That's good. That might be my favorite so far. 4 and 2 are kind of in the lead of the first batch here. Not a huge Starlight fan. Cheers all late to the party tonight. What's up, Keith Stepanski? 483 people watching, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Hit that like button while you're hanging out. It's free to do so. Helps the channel. Appreciate it as I make my way up to 100,000 subscribers. So thank you, guys. Forgot to put that back up. 99.2 and climbing. I've had a nice steady growth here the last few months. So I appreciate all the support, guys. A nice steady growth. That's like not something you want to hear when you go to the doctor. I get it. It's real. You don't want to see a nice steady growth. All right, let's go to this one here. Starlight maple syrup finish is a great summer pour. I begged forever for Starlight to come out with a blackberry. I'm sorry, the blueberry. It was the blueberry port. I think it was like the blueberry port finished rye. And I don't know if they ever came out with it, but I never saw that. So you think ECBP can sneak into your top 5? Maybe, Rare Breed. We'll see. We'll see how this goes tonight. We got 4 more to try. All right, number 5 here. This one is, man, a little bit on the lighter side. Man, this one's interesting. Oh, okay. The palate is, wow, that's sweet. Man, I'm picking up like a slight hint of root beer there a little bit, or cream soda, not root beer, cream soda, vanilla ice cream. That thing is sweet. What the hell was that one? I don't remember any of them tasting like this. Wow. Again, this is like when you're going down the line and tasting these whiskeys back to back, the flavors are just kind of all over the place. Oh, that does have some age to it. This has some sneaky age to it, I think. Man, that's very sweet, very velvety on the palate. Man. That is straight up vanilla ice cream with like toffee chips and an oak. I do think it's coming in at a lower proof than the rest. It's definitely not Raven, I don't think, Kenneth. If I had to guess, if I was guessing what they are, I would guess that could be the Heaven Hill 19. If I had to guess. That wheat whiskey, that Heaven Hill 19-year wheat whiskey, pure straight up vanilla ice cream. It's a softer take. And the oak I'm getting on the back end. It's definitely not Calumet 18, Nathan. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe. It's drinking lighter than that, though. I feel like Calumet 18 has more spice to it. Maybe I'm wrong. This is the beauty of doing these blinds, though. You never know. That is actually really good. I don't know if I like it over. Man, 4 is such a weird and crazy whiskey. Okay. Yeah, it's just straight up vanilla ice cream. Yeah, a little spice there, oak. It's good. All right. Oh man, where would I rank these so far? You know what? Let's not try to rank these just yet. I'm gonna keep these in order. Let me keep these right in order. I'm gonna get the other 4 in here, and let's break these down a bit, and let's see what we got. Okay. Here we go. Oh, holy hell. Oh, this smells fantastic. This is like bourbon concentrate. Yeah, Calumet 18 has a lot of cherry, Nathan. That's why I was like thinking maybe 4 was Calumet 18, but I don't know if it is. I got so much chocolate on the back end of that one. I don't think I got that in Calumet 18 when I tried it. So we'll see. Oh, it's 3-3 right now. Damn. 13 minutes to go in the third. Thanks for the the heads up, Dan. Appreciate it. So this is a little bit more grainy to me. A little bit more of the grain of the whiskey coming through. Little raisin in here, I think. And chocolate. Holy hell. If I had to guess, that's the Woodford. That has to be if that's not the chocolate redux, then I quit. Holy crap. That thing is a beast. Yeah, it's raisin chocolate coffee on the palate for me. This one. Wow. Dude. That is incredible. If that is the chocolate redux, then this thing just said, hold my beer. Dude. That thing is crazy. I'm getting oak chocolate covered coffee beans. There's like a slight hint of raisin there. There's oak. The finish is forever. Dude. Wow. That thing's a beast. We need a drink of water. Sounds like Woodford. I think if I had to guess, that could be the Woodford. Yeah. Okay. All right. Before we get into the last 3 here, let's get into the it's time for the bourbon meme of the week. Bourbon meme of the week. That's right. I just did a jingle. I sang it. You heard it. I'm sorry. Here it is, guys. This one made me crack up because I feel like there are times when, let me know in the chat if this has ever happened to anybody in the chat. Here it is. Bourbon meme of the week. Now we're married. You can get rid of your whiskey collection. You're starting to sound like my ex-wife. I didn't know you were previously married. I wasn't. Come on, this one fucking made me laugh. I'm like, Yeah, I seriously wonder, has this ever happened to anybody? Has your girlfriend or wife been like, listen, it's time to get rid of your whiskey, and you seriously thought, I may have to divorce her? that is my favorite. That might be my favorite meme of the week that we've done so far. That's pretty hilarious. What about you guys in the chat? Excellent. It's a good one, right? Like, come on, you gotta love that one, guys. We have 500 people watching right now. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. But has anybody, let me know in the chat, has anybody's girlfriend or wife or boyfriend or husband said, like, enough of the whiskey? Like, you're gonna have to get rid of it. We're married. Like, enough's enough. I'm just curious. And you had to kind of like fight that fight, or maybe cut down or sell some of your collection. I don't know. Jacob Poor says, like the live. Thank you so much, man. Whiskey is why she looks good and she knows better. Mr. JJ Pickle said, yup, really? System trend. He goes, yep, every day. Every day I'm shuffling. Never that, but she has checked me a few times and she wasn't wrong. Oh, she's checked you. Okay. I see what you mean. Not a problem EJ will ever have. That's why you're the best, Mrs. EJ. That's right. Joe the Sandwich says, good night, Felicia. Nope, my wife, new bourbon, cigars, hunting, fishing, and me was a package deal. Love it, Brandon. Hell yeah. Love that, Brandon. John Legalba, I think my wife is getting close. Okay. They all say enough with whiskey, but we just keep buying. That's true. All right. Truth be told, like real talk here. Are there any, is there anybody here that hides whiskey from their wife? Anybody? I'm just curious. Like, you buy a few bottles and you hide it in the closet maybe for a few days before you sneak it on the shelf. Let's be real here. Who does it? Ben Singer, oh, for sure. Big T, me. Chooch says, bro, we just moved. I told her she had too much clothes. She put me in my place when I brought in the boxes of whiskey. That's hilarious, dude. Sean Murray says, I am guilty. Don't have that problem, says Jonathan Garrett. Dude, I'll stop buying when she stops buying jewelry and candles, says Night Method. Dude, you're not wrong. Yes, that UPS subscription is clutch, as Matthew Gardner. Oh, Matthew, you're not wrong, dude. Oh my gosh. Thomas Shadix coming in with $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. As a 28-year-old young and dumb kid, if your significant other knows your passion for whiskey, that should get rid of it. That's probably an issue if there isn't a drinking or spending issue. You're not wrong. Norman says, my lady got me into bourbon. Man, the chat is lighting up. I love this. Frankie says, sneaking inside. Adam Sheldon, hey, buddy, Dusty Danhoff still has 8 Green Rivers left at Sealbox. Oh, do they really? Okay. Adam, are you modded? If you are, drop the link in the chat, dude. Let me see if you are. Oh man, I can't mod you from here right now. All right, guys, look, Dusty Dan and Hello Again Whiskey Friends has 8 Green River picks left at Sealbox. If you guys want to go check that out. These Green River picks that have been popping up all over, well, not really all over, but we just did ours last week. They sold out, but there's 8 still there sitting at Sealbox, and it's very close to the profile that we selected, which is like cherry, peach, tangerine pie. It is so good. So, and the price is right. I think it's like $70. So if you guys are into it, go check out Sealbox and grab one of those picks. Let's sell it out. Yes, I have to sneak it in. My wife asks all the time, is that new? Why is she so attentive to detail? Because they are, Maurizio. I have to do that with sneakers. Like, I buy sneakers and it's like kind of put them away in the shelf, and then I wear the pair, and she's like, when did you get those? I'm like, I got them. I got them. I got them. I have nothing to say except I got them. Oh man, that's the one, guys. Click that link. Grab 8 of those, dude. It's a great pick. I have a bottle myself. I wouldn't tell you how great it is if I didn't believe in it. If it sucked, I would say it sucked, but it doesn't suck. It's actually really good. So go grab one. There's only 8 bottles left. Go get it. My problem is my wife only likes all my LEs. She has great taste. My wife tells me to go ahead with my whiskey purchases. I know how. Damn, Tom. Yeah, you nailed it. There it is, Eric Sawyer. Thank you so much. Tim Jurgensen's. You just need enough bottles. It's hard to tell what bottles are new and what is old. Tim has a strategy, as we call it. He's got a strategy. What are the kicks tonight, Jason? Oh, I got some. I got my Travis Scott Velvet Browns on tonight. Kind of an underrated. They're all brown, but I love these shoes. Can kind of wear them with anything. They almost look like dress shoes in a way. These are the Travis Scott Velvet Browns. Love them. Love Green River, says Rare Bird. Bourbon is easier than the firearm, says Beard Bros Brothers. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I drink with my husband Diego, and we buy him bottles. I have a nice bottle for him for Father's Day, says Veronica. Veronica chiming in. Veronica, you're the superstar tonight. There you go. I love that. I drink with my husband Diego, and we buy him bottles. I have a nice bottle for him for Father's Day. Veronica, I think I met you at the pick, if I'm not mistaken. So if we're talking about Diego G, then yeah, he's a lucky guy. He's got someone that gives him the bourbon he wants. Love it. Some weeks my grocery bill is $70 and those egg prices. All right, let me get back to this. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, number 6 is a freaking banger. All right, let's go to number 7. Man, this one smells fantastic as well. Green River Full Proof has damn near ruined all other old fashions for me. Yep, Diego G. That's right, Veronica. Oh man, this smells fantastic too. We're getting these 4 already are. It's like that first round you went through. This round's like you just wait. Oh, holy shit. Wow. 7. Wow, we're up to 7 here. 7 is oak, spice, vanilla, but like that high quality, like Madagascar vanilla, not like just regular vanilla extract. There's a lot of flavor here, a little bit of cherry here too. There's some age, I think. That thing is great. Dude. Which one is that one? I thought I maybe knew what some of these were, but now I'm totally flipped on its head. Wow, that's fantastic. I don't know if I like 7 more than 6, but 7 is really well-rounded, balanced, spice, deep rich flavor, oak, allspice, cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg there, but it's got the cherry, it's got black pepper for days. That's really good. Okay. That's really good. All right, number 8. Oh my God, this smells ridiculous. Man, which one is this? Oh man. So I'm getting this is giving me cherry cola vibes, guys. Cherry freaking cola, chocolate. Wow. Man, the cherry cola note on this is ridiculous. Let's try this one. It's a vanilla cherry Coke with spice. It's like vanilla cherry Coke and Dr. Pepper had a baby. That's what that tastes like, with some great oak to it. A little bit of nuttiness there too. There's a little bit of a nutty profile, which I dig. A little bit of like a pecan, honey roasted peanut note on the back end of that one. It's sweet though. Wow, that's really good. Oh, and that second sip was even better. It got darker. It got into more of a hint of molasses, almost like a blackberry note on the back end of that. Dude. Yeah, Dan, this is going to be a nightmare to rank. I don't know what I was thinking tonight. Like, let's just take all these bourbons and put them together and rank them. Love that note. Got a nat, dude. This is ridiculous. This number 8, what the hell? Number 8 is money. Wow. I have another sip of that. Dude. It reminds me of like an old school MGP where there's like a little bit of gingerbread in there. There's cherry cola. There's spice. Oh my gosh, molasses. It's got a little bit of age here too, I think. Good proof point. That thing is a banger. Whatever that is. I don't know, man. This is going to be impossible to rank. You're not wrong. I love when you do your mom's voice. Yeah. My mom's watching. My mom joined a pickleball league, by the way. She's playing pickleball now. So I'm just waiting for the day. She calls me on the phone. Jason, can you please pick me up at the hospital? My knee. I went left and my knee went right. I'm just like waiting for that day to happen. Sorry, Mom, but I worry about your knees, your little knees. So a good year for bourbon so far? I would think so. I think there's been some great releases this year. I still think there's more to be had. And I feel like there's been less craziness. And I kind of appreciate that. So all right, last one, number 9 here. Penelope 17-year rye going to contend? Is that a thing, Nathan? Is that out? I don't have that. That's a technical foul. Ben Holiday red wheat rickhouse proof against the makers and having it would be would it hold up? Jordan, so to answer your question, that's a great question. I think certain barrel picks could. I'm not sure about the shelfer, but a really good barrel pick of that Ben Holiday, I think could go head to head with those for sure. Absolutely for sure. Oh, it's not out yet. Yeah, I mean, dude, if that's a thing, Nathan, that could happen. Henry McKenna and pickleball, what could go wrong? Yeah. Man, coming off this one, this poor whiskey had no shot. This poor whiskey had no chance. Oh no, yes it does. That's good. Wow, that is all vanilla ice cream. Almost gives you that sharp. So I talked about nothing bundt cakes last week. You know how many messages I got about people going to nothing bundt cakes and they were just sending me like photos of it? I had a nothing bundt little mini buntlet today. It was my director's birthday, and we got little buntlets of the little and that cream cheese frosting is what I taste in here. It just, I don't know. It's like a note that's been coming up. Yeah, this one's fantastic too. Okay. Wow. These last 4 are making the first 5 look very bad. All 4 of these are just hitters. Okay, so top hitters in this one are 6, and I have these circled. First candy, then bun cake. What is next? Jason starting runs on all kinds of things. Yeah, man. I'm pulling for Raven because it's delicious. Their cream cheese frosting is amazing. It is. Yeah, it's a buntlet. It's a mini bun cake. They have the mini bunt, and then they have the buntlet, which is like a cupcake bun cake. Yeah, dude, that's really good. Okay. So a couple of interesting take backs I could take from this blind so far. So Star Hill Farms from Makers is in here, and it's whatever it is, whichever one it is, it's hanging with these because these are all fairly close. Some of them have very different flavor profiles. There's a few standouts here, but I'm surprised at how well it could be holding up in this blind. Jack Daniel's 14. I think I know which one it is, but it's tough to kind of figure this one out because there's others in here that are close, I think, to the flavor profile and the power that it has. So I do feel like the PFG from Bomburgers is could be in here in like my top. I'm really curious what this one is. This cherry cola one. My goodness, it's delicious. Okay, so from the top four here, my favorites are 6 and 8. All right, so 6 and 8. These two are the outliers. So these two are kind of my favorites. Let's bring in the first blind, which was over here. I'm gonna keep these 4 in the back, and you guys keep me honest. Just make sure I'm not screwing this all up. I hate when I do a blind and I just like mix everything up. So this is the same order that we had earlier. Okay, it's the same exact order. Now from the first 5, the ones that stuck out to me were number 2. Number 2 I circled. Oh my god, number 2 is just ridiculous. Let me see, number 3. Number 4. Yeah, number 4 was kind of the cherry chocolate bomb. Oh man, number 4 I like a lot. Number 5. Number 5 was the vanilla bomb. Damn, that's good. All right, so number 2 and number 4 I think are my favorites from the first ranking. And number 6 and number 8 I think are my favorite from the other ranking, from the last 4, at least so far. Okay. Yeah, glass. Man, this is going to be hard. Okay. So let me do this. I think I have my top 4. Let me go through this one more time. At least these last because you know what? This one was really good too, number 7. Yeah, number 7 is delicious too. All right, I think I have a top 5. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I think those are my top 5. That's not the order yet. We have to kind of figure that out. But 1, 3, 5, and 9 are going to be kind of battling for the last spots here. So we could start ranking these here now. 1 and 3. Which one do I like more? Man, I like 3 on the nose a little bit more. Surprised you went 6 over 7. I don't know if I'm 6 over 7 quite yet, Kenneth. Just again, this isn't ranked. I'm just going in order. I haven't really ranked them yet. So 3, Okay, I like 3 over 1. So 3 is getting the nod. I like 3 over 1. All right, let's go to 5 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one, 9. Which one do I like more out of this? Man, 9 is good. I like 9. I like 9 over 5. All right, so that's going to make things a little bit easier here. So 1 and 5 are probably going to 1 and 5 are going to probably go towards the back of the pack here. So 1 and 5. You know what? I'm not going to move anything. I don't want to move this shit around. I'm just going to kind of keep it ranked here. We're in the end game now. That's right. It's Thanos time. So what do I like more, 3 or 9? Let's go 3 and 9. Here we go. I like 3 over 9. And then 3 over 9. Okay, so this is what we got. So 1 and 5. So let me get another page here going. This is going to be fascinating. I cannot wait to see this. Okay, so all right, so 1 and 5. I kind of like 1 over 5, I think. Man, that's tough. I mean, they're really close. I'm just gonna kind of keep it as is. I'm gonna say I think I like 1 a little bit more than 5. So let's go 1 over 5. And then 3 over 9. So 9 will be there. I'm sorry, 9 is here, and then 3. So 3, 9, 1, 5 will kind of round out the last 4. Now the top 5. Man. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is where it's going to get ugly. There's a smokiness to number 2 that I kind of dig. A little bit of a sweet smoke. Oh, I mixed up 5 and 9. Did I? 5 and 9. Is this supposed to be 5 and so it's supposed to be here? Is this right now? Right. Okay. So all right, so then I like 5 over 9. Thank you guys for watching me. This is what happens. All right, so 3, 5, 1, 9. All right, now we're getting good eye, guys. All right, we're good. Now we're gonna get down to the top 5. So keep an eye on me here. Make sure I don't mix these up. It's gonna be between 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Those are the top 5 that are left. So let's get into it. Let's see what we got. God, I love the texture on 2. Is so incredible. Let's go to 4. So 4 had like that cough drop like note in the beginning, then it just got all chocolate and molasses. There is like a medicinal quality to 4 that I don't think I like more than 2. I think I like 2 over 4. I like 2 over 4. Faux show. 4 just has a 4 has an aftertaste that, and honestly, guys, it could just be because the way I'm tasting these, and you know, like I said before, when you're going from glass to glass, it's, you know, things can affect one another. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to. So that was 2 and 4. I wrote down I like 2 over 4. So, you know, 2 to me is better than 4. Now we got to go to 6, 7, 8. These 6, 7, and 8, these 3 are absolute bangers. Oh my gosh. This thing, number 6 is ridiculous. But number 6, as much as I love it, it's very straightforward. It doesn't have a ton of layers to it. You kind of know what you're getting. You're getting the chocolate, you're getting the coffee bean, you're getting a slight hint of raisin, but not much else. High proof. Definitely dig it. All right, let's go to 7. Oh, 7 is really good. 7 is more balanced than 6 is, to be honest. There's just more going on. 6 is a full brunt, punch you in the face, power. I think I like 6 more than 2 and 4, but I think I like 7 over 6. Is it? Oh, it's overtime in the game. Damn, dude. 4 might be Caleb's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one Caleb's crossing is. I'm curious how Rare Birds did. Okay. I still have like that chocolate palate. It's so chocolatey. Okay. I like 7 over 6 for sure. Just by a tinge. 6 is good, but I think 7 there's more going on. There's more finish, there's more layers. It's a little bit more interesting. But 6 is an absolute beast. All right, let's go to 7. Dude, 7 is the one though. Oh my gosh. I love 7 so much. I like 7. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I like 8. I'm sorry, 8. I like 8 over 7, I think. 8 is so good. Again, that cherry cola old school gingerbread, that cherry cola gingerbread note it has with a little bit of like a nuttiness. Dude. That blackberry note it has on this one is insane. It's so good. I don't, dude. This one might be my favorite out of the last 3. I think number 8 beats out 7 and 6 for me. 7 and 6 are really good. I think 7 beats 6, but 8 beats 7. Okay. Let me figure this out here. So, do I like 8 better than the ones up front here? I kind of think I do. I mean, when you're talking about first place here, I think these 3 are my top 3. 6, 7, and 8 are my top 3. I really do believe that. Number 2 though might have something to say for that. Number 2 is stupid good. Do I like it better than number 6? No, I think number 6 is such a banger. All right. So I'm going to go. Wait, 4. I have to rank 4. 4 might be. Four has a funky. Okay, I'm putting 4 there. I'm putting 2 here. So 2, 4, 3, 5, 1, 9. And then it's coming down to 6, 7, and 8 for the top 3 spots. These 3 right here, guys. These are your top 3 for 2025 so far. Which one do I like out of this the most? JC is in the zone. Watching work 9 kilo pours is damn inspiring. Jay is a longtime patron. I trust your taste implicitly, but every M&J I pick because of you. But you find chocolate notes more than every other whiskey tuber combined. Joe, I'm sensitive to chocolate. I just love chocolate, and I do find it in a lot of whiskeys. Why is 6 scared of 7? Because 7, 8, 9? Nice. 8, 7, 6, says Andy. I think it's 8, 7, 6. I think 8 is my number 1. 7 right behind it, and then 6. I think that's where I'm going. 8, 7, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 1, 9. That is my ranking. My palate's done, by the way. I can admit when my palate is fried. I don't think I could drink anymore. So, all right. Here are the results. This is going to be good. If I can get it. All right, guys, let's do this. So, number 9 was my last place one, I guess, which is over here. So this is letter A, which is the shit. I'm sorry, Rare Bird. This is your Caleb's Crossing bourbon. So letter A, 9th place is Caleb's Crossing. I gotta say, if anybody has not gotten that Caleb's Crossing, there's a reason why I put it in tonight's blind. The Caleb's Crossing bourbon that Rarebird put out, I think it didn't hold up in here because it's a little bit of a lower proof, but the flavors and the depth that are in there, I was saying tobacco. It's a cigar forward whiskey, I think, and I think that's what showed up. But I still think it's going to be a contender this year. If nobody has had the Caleb's Crossing bourbon, you should definitely put it in there. Or at least try it. Rarebird, I don't know if you have any left, but if you do, let people know where to find it, because I thought it was good enough. I'll say this. I think it's the best finished whiskey I've had. When you talk about traditional finishes, I'm not talking about double oak or French oak or anything like that. I'm talking about when you're using like an Armagnac and that type of cask. It's one of the best ones. So yeah, it's really good. Okay. Number 1 was my second to last. Number 1. This is letter G, which is The Star Hill Farms from Maker's Mark. Dude, this was the Star Hill Farms? Really? Actually, if you think about it, I think Caleb's Crossing had a tough time because it came after my number one, which was number 8. But the Star Hill Farms, which I really, really enjoyed. Guys, Star Hill Farms is a definite pickup. Just don't overpay for it. But I think it's one of the most amazing things that Maker's Mark has done. So I actually thought it would do better in the blind. So interesting result there. Okay. Number 5 was my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th place. And that belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Letter C, which is the Heaven Hill 19 wheat whiskey. Right here. Dude, it's a fantastic whiskey. I'll give it that. You know, I mean, look, I think this is one of those whiskeys where I just think the proof hurts it. This is delicious on its own, but when you put it in front of these bangers, it kind of falls a little bit. So there you go. Heaven Hill 19. Man, getting 7th. All right, let's go to number 3, which is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 6th place. Number 3 is 6th. See what this is. This is letter I. That belongs to. Really? ECBP B525. ECB 525 gets. Wow. I thought that would do better too. But I will say, in this blind, it did okay. I think it's one of the better ECBPs that we've seen recently, but there you go. Still beat yeah, it still beat Heaven Hill 19. That's true. It did. That $70 bourbon beat a $300 19-year wheat whiskey. Okay, let's go to number. What did I say? So that was. What was that one? Was that number 3? 3 was the yeah, that was okay. So top 5 now. Let's go. Number 4 was my 5th place. I'm sorry, top 5. Number 4 is my 5th place. I'm sorry. What the hell am I saying? Yeah, number 4 is my 5th place. I got that right. This belongs to the D. What? Dude. Really? Did not expect that. Letter D, my 5th place. Calumet 18. Holy shit. Oh, it's getting good, guys. Oh, the drama's building. Calumet 18 gets 5th place. Holy crap. Okay. Damn. Oh, it's getting good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this top 4 now. 4th place is number 2. Number 2 goes to letter H, which is the Bomburgers PFG. Dude. Bomburgers PFG gets 4th place. That's a shocker because I love Bomburgers PFG. That was an early favorite for me to be whiskey of the year. I don't know if it's going to hold up. Wow, this leaves some really interesting prospects here. All right. This was the Yeah, that was it. Yeah, number 2. Yeah, okay, Bomb So that was 4th place. So now I'm going to go over to top 3. Number 6. Number 6, I thought was the Woodford Reserve. The Woodford Reserve Chocolate Redux. Let's see if it is, which is this one. This is letter F. And this belongs to... Nailed it. Woodford Reserve Chocolate Redux. This thing, this little monster is freaking crazy. Crazy good. Crazy good. So this is going to be a favorite at the end of the year. Honestly, I think it's one of the best things Woodford Reserve has ever released. This is, I don't know if you guys know this. This is 12 years old. This is a 12-year-old bourbon that's almost hazmat. It's just under a hazmat. It's 138.4 proof. So I might try to find a backup of that thing. The top 2 are 8 and 7. Here we go. Number 7 goes to letter B, which is the friggin' Jack 14. So when I was doing this blind, I thought the Calumet was the Jack 14 and the Jack 14 was the Calumet. I kept getting this cherry chocolate back and forth, and but it was the Jack. It was the Jack that put me over the edge, man. That means that number 1 is the Reveries Raven from freaking Jay over at our Bourbon. Are you shitting me? Wow, this thing is ridiculous. Guys, if none of you know anything about this, this is the Raven Reveries, or I should say it's the Reveries Raven. This is Jay over at Take Our Bourbon who blended this. You have 2 9 years, a 10-year, and a 14-year blend in this bottle from different distillers. You have the 9 years are both from MGP Indiana, and the 10-year and the 14-year from Kentucky, which I believe is Heaven Hill, and I think that might be Wild Turkey. So he's got some really good whiskey in this bottle. The Raven, which I thought would do well, but I did not think it was going to take out the rest of the field. The Reveries Raven right now is my favorite whiskey for 2025 so far. That's crazy. Dude. I'm kind of blown away by this. Guys, it's free to sign on to. We have 550 people here. Holy shit. It's free to sign up for our Bourbon, but this Reveries, so there's a 16-year Raven, I believe, a 16-year age-stated Raven that came out. I did not get to try that one, but this Raven in particular is unbelievably good. So, I mean, good enough to be Jack Daniel's 14, good enough to be Bomberger's PFG, good enough to be Calumet 15. This thing is ridiculous. So, dude, awesome for Take. All you have to do, not sure how you acquire the Raven. Just join the R Bourbon Reddit, and I think if you sign up for the for their barrel program, you could get emails. It's a lottery shot basically to get one of these. I won the lottery and got this bottle, and I was so impressed by it. That thing is ridiculous. So, wow, my number 1 bourbon so far for 2025 is a hitter blend that contains Indiana bourbon and Kentucky bourbon. So there you go. Really interesting results tonight. I don't think a lot of the results here I did not expect. But that's why you do these blinds, and that's why this is so fun to do. If I did this blind tomorrow, the results could be different, but for tonight, the Raven from Reveries killed it. Raven 2 dropped on Monday. Future releases will be on the Reveries website, I think. $139, but it sold out before the second wave. I can't believe it is that good. Talk about an upset. Yeah. But I mean, think about it. The highest age in here is 14 years. That's what Jack Daniels is. You have 10-year, 9-year, and 9-year. There's really good ages blending here. It's not like it's some 6-7 year, bullshit story bottle. It's got legit ages in this blend. It's very worthy of being mixed up with here. Great showing for Jack Daniel's 14 for sure, says Phil O'Reilly. I didn't think it was going to beat the Bombergers, but it did. I think that's kind of the biggest upset. I was kind of really feeling Bombergers to kind of take it because it's just one of my favorite whiskeys. But in a blind, this is what happens. So there you go. Dude. Crazy. I expect the Star Hill to do better, but all your pours are really good. Yeah, Wayne Arnold, I think the Star Hill is still a fantastic bourbon that we've seen from Maker's Mark. I just think in this blind, the weediness of it, I think, is what held it back a bit. So, yeah, the Bombergers proof, I think, maybe held it back a little bit. But overall, I still think Bombergers is a very, very unique whiskey. The Calumet 18 did very well. So I just think that there's a lot to be said for some of the stuff that's coming out from blenders. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to be coming out with my Drum Key Spirits blend pretty soon. Keep an eye out for that. I don't think it's going to compete with the Raven, but I'm going to try. The only thing the Star Hill is missing is aged wood, which explains how finished in this blind. So the Star Hill Farms is supposed to be 8 and 9 years old, or 7 to 9 years old, I think, from what I remember. I'll have a full review of that tomorrow. You guys could check that one out. And man, what else? Next week we should have a pretty fun episode. The fellas from Whiskey Land TV are coming on the channel. We have a special premiere video for all of you guys to watch, to kind of lead up to some more of the fun stuff that Whiskey Land is doing. Two great guys that are making extremely impactful whiskey content about Barrel King and some of the other whiskey groups out there, some of the other whiskey makers. So the guys from Whiskey Land TV, I think, will be on next week. I'll kind of keep you posted on that. But dude, what a fantastic live tonight. Great whiskeys. Thank you guys so much in the chat for connecting and always being engaging. And what can I say? Tonight's blind was a lot of fun. So as I always say, it's not about the whiskey, it's the people you share with. I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, right here on the Master and Drum. Make sure you like the video before you take off. Subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 100,000 subscribers. And I will see you next week on another Whiskey Wednesday on the Master and Drum. Love you guys. Cheers.